Hello and welcome. My name is David Carson. Welcome to Free the Mind UK, a chat with a therapist. I'm very pleased to have a very special guest on tonight in the way of the infamous Bob Burns. Bob is an internationally renowned therapist, trainer, and I'm really excited about tonight talking to Bob. But before we begin, I'm just going to start off with the intro video. Here we go. Oh gosh.
Was that it?
But it's all happening tonight, mate. Trust me.
Not sure what therapy to choose? Free the Mind UK presents A Chat with a Therapist. Join us live for an up-close informal discussion of the various holistic therapies available, helping you make that important choice.
Welcome, Bob. It's good to see you tonight. We've had a few technical issues, so if anybody's watching, we've got a couple of people watching at the moment. If you could just let us know whether you can hear us okay, because I can't hear Bob that well. So if anyone could just let us know whether you can hear us, that would be fantastic. But while they're
let us know, Bob, Dave.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
well.
I hear you okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can. You're very, very. The volume's very low. I can't.
Well,
hear
can I suggest, Dave? I hear you well. Yeah. You don't hear me well. So can I just suggest I talk for a little while, and then you can ask anybody who's watching to contact us and say, hey, everything's great, or it's a nightmare. Let's do it another night. Is that okay? So
I think that's a good idea, Bob. That's a good idea.
So I'll talk for a wee while and see if anybody comes in. So if there's any of you guys watching this now, if you could contact us now, something in writing or a phone call, or if you could knock in Dave's door, that would be great. But I want you I want to know if you can hear me okay, because we're going to be talking for some time here, and there's no point in me talking if nobody can hear me. So if there's any way you can contact Dave right now and let us know if you can hear us.
I've got a comment, Bob. Got a comment.
Oh, got a comment. Great.
I can hear you both, Steve Parker. Bless him.
Steve Parker is a special guy. He's in special ops, and he's using different apparatus to hear us both. That's why. So maybe if we look for some of the laymen, see if they can hear us. Steve will hear us okay. There's not a problem there. Yeah. And that's not even his real name. So, you know. In fact, Steve's not even a
guy. Well, Bob, you're coming in very low to me. I don't know why. I don't normally use the little laptop. I'm normally on my desktop at home when I do these every week, and I have no problems. Yeah. And it was sod's law. I'm so excited about having you on tonight, but we've got to work with it. So I'm gonna put my ear close to the microphone so I can hear what you're saying. If everybody else can hear you, that's perfect, because they want to listen to you, Bob. They want you to tell them all about the Swan protocol, what it's all about, maybe how you came across it.
Okay, so very quickly, if I could ask you a couple of questions, Dave. How long are we chatting for this evening? How long is this for?
We're probably going to probably till about 9 o'clock latest.
Okay, right. So I'll chat away, and you just keep stopping and ask me anything you want. So you're quite delayed. For me to get you, it's very, very delayed. So technically from here, it's a bit of a nightmare. The last time it was this difficult for me was the week the internet started. But we'll see how we get on, okay? We'll go from there.
Okay.
So what's the first thing you wanted to ask?
Well, obviously there's lots of people that are in the hypnosis world that are watching this and obviously know you. But there's going to be a lot of people that have got no idea whatsoever about the Swan protocol, you know, what it's all about and how effective it is. And I just thought, you you could start off by, giving us some information on the technique.
Sure. Okay. So very quickly, everything in hypnosis is a protocol, or at least a construct. Like everything in life is a construct, right? Yeah. So you'd be able to turn around and say, yeah, and so is the Swan. That's where we'd have our first philosophical argument, if you like, because I would say that the Swan isn't actually a construct, but I never put any thought into it. It's something that happened one day when I noticed I was leaning and my hand was just kind of side like this. Put my fingers from my hair, leaning back, get something, and I noticed my hand was like this. And I did what some of us, not all of us, I know there's lots of you guys who'd never talk to yourself. I'm not like you. I do talk to myself. And yeah, I'm like you. The other guys would say, yes, so do I. So I do talk to myself at times. I noticed my hand there, and I looked at my hand and said, wow, you look like a swan. And I started to giggle, and my hand went like that, which I thought was quite strange, because I'm not one of these special people that are good at doing idiomotor responses. I'm not bad at it nowadays, but I was never good. But that was the first time that had ever happened. I asked my hand to do it again. It did it again. I asked my hand if it could do anything else. It turned and looked at me. I asked it to say hello to see what would happen. The hand waved, which was a little bit scary, a little bit me being out of myself, wondering, questioning if I was perhaps lucid dreaming. So I even did some lucid dream checks to make sure that wasn't the case. And then we started getting, I worked out how to get yeses and nos. I showed it my wife, who came in, this is at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. And she came into the room and I said, look at this. I don't know what's going on here. And she never laughed or anything. She realized right away that I don't have a bad sense of humor. It's better than this. So I had to be telling her the truth. Yeah.
I've lost you, Bob.
But if you have lost me, has everybody else lost me? Yeah. Okay. So when you lose me, do they lose me?
I don't. Can anyone let us know when I just lost Bob? Then did anybody else lose him, or is he still? He still on the screen?
That guy, Steve Barker, he's not Steve Barker. He's a former spy. But if he could write and say, he lost Steve, did you lose me while David lost me? Is that the case? Am I coming off and on? Can you write and say whatever's happening? But we could call this a Steve Barker show, because Steve, it's all.
No, he says keep going.
Well, what do you think? Should you want to put it off for a different night? Because
do you know what, Bob? I've got to. Yeah. If I'm really honest with you, I'm so looking forward to this, right?
Yeah.
But I can hardly hear you. And it is a bit difficult for me to hear what you're saying personally.
Yeah. Let me try this. Is that any better? Does that help?
No, I've got a feeling.
I'm no naked from the waist down. I thought that might help, but no.
Oh, Bob, I don't believe it. Oh my God. I mean,
I'll tell you what we'll do. See if this helps. If I do this, if I wear my woolly warm this end, does that help? I'm trying everything. It's got to have something to do with technology, hasn't it? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm Bob Burns and I'm shit. I don't know what to do. What about you? You got an idea? Yeah, you got an idea. Swan says, that's not even me. Look, my mom goes, do it another night. Do it another night.
Do you know what, Bob? Do you know what, Bob? I know there's going to probably be some disappointed people on, because they've come on specially to see you.
Who cares about them? Are they special? No.
If you're happy, Bob, Bob, when I'm back at home with my desktop, when I know everything works perfectly, I thought this was going to go like a dream. I've already tested it and it worked perfectly, but God's, sod's law. If it's okay with you, will you come back?
Well, David, I'm going to be honest with you, it's been a nightmare. It's been the worst ever that I've ever had with anybody in all the time I've been doing this business. But for you, I'm going to come back. You know why I'm coming back? If anybody needs help, it's you. I'm coming back. I'm not doing an hour. I'm coming back. I'm going to do 5 hours for you. In fact, I'm going to make it weekly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm coming back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Bob. But
can I go now? Listen, Steve Barker, whoever you are, I don't know who you are, buddy, but I've heard about you. I want to thank you for everything you've done, helping us out tonight. Do you want to say anything before we go? It's up to you.
Yeah, good night. Oh, Bob. Do you know what, Bob? I'm not a panicker. To me, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it.
I'm not a panicker, and my heart is racing, and I'm not a panicker. It's a nightmare.
I am a bit gutted though, mate, because I mean, everyone can hear you fine. I mean, it's up to you, but I can't hardly hear you, and it'd be a bit tricky trying to hear what you're saying, so I can ask you, talk about what you're saying and stuff.
Yeah, it's got to be better. I mean, I'm going to take some tablets now and see if I can get a night's sleep, and we'll see. Then I got to do some self-harming with this pen, and then we'll see what happens. The next thing,
but you're making me feel a lot better, Bob. You're making me feel a lot better.
By the way, is there a reason? Is there a reason why you don't use Zoom and stuff like that? Is it because this is better?
Well, the reason I use this is because I can go live on 3 different platforms at once. It normally works fine, Bob. Trust me, honestly, it really does.
I don't trust you, David. I trust Steve Barker, whoever he is. That's a guy I trust. I say that for nothing. Yeah.
I trust Steve as well, Bob. I trust Steve as well.
So
what would you like to do, Bob? I mean,
I want to go away. I want to go away and have booze. That's what I want to do. I want to go away.
You want to go away and have a wee round, don't you?
Do a bit of self-harming. Oh
my God. Well, look.
I mean, I want to sell things. It's nothing. Nothing will go. I'll never get rid of this. No, I'll never get rid of this. Well, listen, if it's not working right, if I'm coming and going, let's let it go tonight. Come back to me as soon as you can. We'll do something next week or whenever. Okay.
Okay, Bob. Thank you so much, and next time it's going to be amazing.
A lot to thank. It's a lot to thank. It's been a nightmare. I am happy in knowing that for the rest of my career can only get better.
see, that's good, isn't it? It's good, Bob.
I love it. I knew this night would come. It's over.
Oh, Bob, stop it now. Stop it.
I am absolutely handling it. I'm not even swearing. I'm not even saying the fuck word. I'm not even doing that.
Oh, Bob. Oh, you're a nightmare. Listen, you promise you'll come back on, yeah? I'm holding you to your word.
I am saying promise, but my fingers are crossed in case I want to change my mind. It's kind of guy I am. So take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. Give us a bell tomorrow or something. We'll see what we're going to do. Okay.
Fantastic.
We might go live. We might hire a room in London and get the people to come. For me, I'm guessing, but I think that's the only way this works with you. I'm guessing. But there you go. Okay. So bye for now, David. Bye, Steve Barker. Whoever you are, thanks for the help. Take care, my man.
Take care, friend.
Say goodbye to everybody else.
Well, everybody, I'm really sorry about that. I had some major technical issues. Didn't expect this to happen. But Bob will be back next week. He's promised me, even though he had his fingers crossed, and, it'll be much better. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll let you all know when Bob is back, and I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. So sorry about that, everybody, but we'll be back soon. Thank you for tuning in.